Max Verstappen, the reigning Formula One champion, has shared his thoughts on the current model of Formula One cars, as well as the upcoming 2026 FIA rules for Formula One cars. He has expressed his opinions regarding these topics, highlighting his perspective on the sport's technical aspects and future direction. Let's find out. Max Verstappen has reiterated his strong criticism of the planned rule changes for the 2026 season in Formula One, emphasizing his desire to eliminate the hybrid engines if he had the authority to do so. Verstappen firmly stands by his position and firmly believes in an alternative direction for the sport's power units. The current world champion expressed concerns about the future state of Formula One, highlighting a potential scenario where drivers would have to downshift, even while maintaining high speeds on the long straights at circuits like Monza. He shared his apprehension about the sport becoming overly focused on the engines, leading to an intense and expensive development race among teams. Verstappen's comments underscore his reservations about the direction Formula One might take and the potential impact on the overall racing experience. Max Verstappen shed light on his own perspective regarding the direction Formula One should take in the future. He proposed that a significant improvement would involve a return to relying solely on a combustion engine, alongside lighter cars and smaller wheels. Verstappen believes this approach would be a substantial leap forward for the sport in terms of performance and overall direction. Verstappen said, "These current cars are, of course, incredibly fast. I still enjoyed the 2020 and 2021 cars. They were a bit more agile and more fun, but also they were very heavy. I would definitely get rid of the hybrid. I think all the time when I jump back in a V8, I'm always so surprised at how smooth the engine is. The top speed is slow compared to what we have now, but it's just the pickup of the engine and the torque." Verstappen appreciates the seamless and fluid nature of the entire delivery process, including downshifts and upshifts in the proposed future engine system. He finds it to be a more natural and intuitive experience compared to the current setup. In addition to the engines, Verstappen believes that addressing the weight of the cars is crucial. However, he acknowledges the challenge of returning to the ultra-lightweight cars of the past, weighing around 550 kg due to modern safety requirements. Verstappen recognizes that the increasing weight of the cars is a consequence of the need to enhance safety standards and reinforce chassis integrity, accepting that safety considerations play a significant role in determining car weight. Verstappen acknowledges that reverting to the ultra-lightweight cars of the past is not feasible due to safety requirements. He believes that the current weight of the cars in Formula One is excessively heavy and warrants examination and potential adjustments. The appeal of sustainable fuels is precisely why most car manufacturers are involved in Formula One and why others are joining the fold. Porsche's recent decision to return to the sport is a testament to this. The shift towards a more sustainable and eco-friendly future is already underway, with car makers and the fuel industry actively exploring and developing greener alternatives. Additionally, Verstappen has voiced his preference for smaller tyres, as he feels that the current large tyres limit visibility when approaching corners and hinder the ability to hit apexes effectively. He recalls that using smaller tyres was more enjoyable and enhanced the racing experience. While Ferrari F1 boss Frederic Vasseur expresses his commitment to the sport's hybrid plans, he also agrees that there is still sufficient time to make adjustments to the 2026 regulations. Recognizing the 3-year timeline for implementing the new rules, Vasseur believes there is ample opportunity to fine-tune and refine the regulations to ensure the best possible outcome for Formula One. His remarks highlight the importance of a flexible approach that allows for ongoing discussions and improvements before the regulations are fully established. The Austrian team, Red Bull, has announced a partnership with Ford to utilize their powertrains for the upcoming 2026 season. This collaboration has generated a sense of optimism and excitement within the team. Max Verstappen, a key figure in the Red Bull team, has voiced his enthusiasm for the project. He acknowledges the significance of understanding the team's future plans and sees the partnership as a positive development. Verstappen recognizes the challenge of competing against established manufacturers but remains optimistic about their chances. He highlights the need to deliver on the track despite the tough competition. With the implementation of new engine regulations, it remains to be seen if Red Bull, along with Max Verstappen, will maintain their dominant position. The transition to new powertrains will undoubtedly bring new dynamics to the sport. and it will be intriguing to witness how teams adapt and perform under these changes. Imagine, just for a moment, a return to the era of normally aspirated internal combustion engines in Formula One, operating at a predetermined capacity. These engines would be powered exclusively by the most advanced sustainable fuels available. The challenge would be left to the car manufacturers to figure out how to outpace their rivals, pushing the limits of speed and performance every race weekend. Now consider this. Was it not the thrilling sound, the excitement and the diverse range of roaring V12, V10 and V8 engines that contributed to Formula One becoming the beloved spectacle it is today? Undoubtedly it was. So why does the sport seem to disregard everything that made it so extraordinary and one of a kind? Why has Formula One let go of the very essence that once made it truly special? Max Verstappen's perspective on Formula One not only calls for the return of that awe-inspiring noise, exhilaration and variety, but could it also be the key to rekindling the sport's former magic and recapturing the essence that many of us still hold dear in our memories? It's a wild notion, but perhaps it is precisely the idea that could propel the sport to reclaim its exceptional status and make it as extraordinary as we remember it. Verstappen's view reflects his desire to improve the overall racing spectacle by addressing car weight, tyre size, and the impact of aerodynamics on overtaking in Formula One. We appreciate hearing your thoughts on Max Verstappen's comments regarding Formula One cars and the upcoming 2026 FIA rules. Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section below, and make sure to subscribe for more Formula One news and updates.